So for a while we were doing videos of like 6 or 7 or 8 hype upcoming games. They were super heavily edited, and I was writing scripts for them, and I was like making sure it's short and to the point. And ultimately, you guys complain because you're like, I don't like this game, I don't like that game. I'm like, I'm just trying to show you guys whatever I think the most exciting things that you guys might be interested in. Everyone's got different opinions, whatever. Not necessarily even the things that I was the most interested in, just the things that I think were probably the best done upcoming games. But anyway, you guys complained about it, so we're just gonna welcome to the internet. So we're just gonna go and do super casual. All these, there's a lot more than 6 or 7 or 8 guys, so get prepared for that. We're going to go through a whole bunch of different games that are up and coming, not necessarily this month or next month or when exactly. Some of them don't have release dates at all. But we're just going to go over a lot of these different mobile games that are coming up pretty soon. So this first one is, let's just get it started because we got a lot of stuff. Match 3. Yes, I'm very excited. Anime Match 3. This is the same people that do Awakened Chaos Era, actually. Enigmite's Prophecy. This looks like, I mean, I think that some people would like this, but you know, everyone's different. Everyone's opinion is different. Okay, so we got that one. That's the first one. Idle Hunter's Adventure. Here's the next one. What do we have? We got some waifus. We got some stars. We got some, this looks like a, not necessarily specifically like Konosuba, but there's a lot of idle games where you just collect waifus, etc. It's, you guys get the screenshots alone. You guys get the idea of what the game is. We don't really have to talk too much about these things. Fantastic. Idle Hunter's Adventure. Element Craft. What is this this one about? Element Craft. So this, oh, see, sometimes it's hard to see exactly what the, looks like some kind of, oh, okay, strategy game. We have different, this is gonna be very expensive. I can feel how expensive this one is gonna be already. So it looks, I mean, some of these look good for what they are. I just don't know how many people are actually excited about. Some people like this, some people like that. I don't know how many people are actually excited about all these different ones specifically. I think this one looked interesting enough in a fun aspect. It looked like it would be a fun game to play. And ultimately, looked like it would be probably the same as any other mobile RPG kind of thing, kind of situation. Mobile RPG, by the way, I consider it a broad umbrella with a whole bunch of different things. Oh, these little screens look very expensive too. Anything with a lot of numbers and crafts and different tiers all look, Mobarix. What does Mobarix do? I mean, we could go take a look, like we go click on these things and see exactly what they do. This is going to appeal to nobody that's watching this. If this appeals to you, I think it's kind of cute. Okay, well, that's you're the one that people care about this game, or why people making this game. You're their target audience. Oh my God, I'm a 14-year-old girl at heart. This is why this appeals to me. I shouldn't make assumptions that this appeals to certain people of certain demographics. But anyway, Secret of Cat, this appeals towards me. I just want to play a cute game with animals in it where you craft food. That's all I care about. That's what I'm looking for in 2022. Wait, what year is it? 2022. I think that this does not appeal to a lot. I think that this looks cute, but I don't know how many people that are watching this right now it appeals towards. Right. But I think that a lot of you guys watching, I mean, maybe I shouldn't make assumptions, but I think that a lot of you guys watching right now, oh, I complained about this in a summon video for Summoner's War. Yeah, I was like, oh, this one looks like it. Well, dinosaurs look kind of cute, but you will never get bored. That's saying a lot. I don't know. Can you actually make good on that promise? Medieval Merge, epic RPG games. Okay. What is this? Defeat the enemies, right? This is so much, but see, here's the thing though. We're going over these so fast, and it's nice that we're going over these so fast. I think some of these look like they could actually be fun, but it doesn't necessarily, like, you know, the people that watch this channel are not necessarily people that are interested in all these different random, like this game. I don't think that this is necessary for the viewers of this channel, but I think that there's some people that would be interested in games like this specifically. Oh, wait a second. They have food there. Guys, I'm mostly excited about the food in any of these games. That's what I care about. Okay. Rebuild the town with products. I don't know that I want to rebuild towns. What's next? Hide and seek. So what was that one? Dreamy Clover. We talked about that one before. Hide and seek. So this one actually seemed like it would be interesting to me. Again, not for everyone, of course. Most of these games are. This seemed like it would be. Oh, I was saying this looked like Don't Starve kind of art style a little bit. So I kind of like games like this with the cards and the turn-based kind of things that don't necessarily have crazy graphics, but kind of have interesting card mechanic gameplay, turn-based kind of things. There was another game that like no one seemed to like, but I thought was great. That we played on the channel. Merge Skylit. This is not it. I'm just saying this, not this one. But there was another game that we played on the channel that I actually kind of like the turn-based ones where you like go around a map and then you like, what were those games called? And like you battle with cards. Ultimately, this is another one. I don't think this is really for the people on this channel, but there's a lot of people that watch this channel. Everyone's got different tastes too. But I think for the most part, like, I know a lot of you guys from Summoner's War anyway. From Summoner's War, from Epic 7, from Awakened Chaos Era, from that kind of stuff. So, this looks cute. Wait. This is, we talked about this, right? Didn't we talk about this? I think we, My Hero's Not, oh, maybe we didn't. Reality Square Game. I don't think we did, actually. My Hero, okay. That looks kind of cute for a pixel. This reminds me of Guardian Tales. I love Guardian Tales. Man, I got so many good things to say about Guardian Tales. I wish I got in on that game when it first came out. I wish I didn't sleep on that game because I would have loved to continue doing Guardian Tales content. So, also there was a lot of, like, the hardcore PvP crowd kind of made it painful as well. Right. They don't. I don't think that they intend to make it painful, but it's like, no, you're doing it incorrectly. It's like, I just want to. What you could. The story and there's entertaining stuff in the game. It's not just all about like trying to get better in the leader, like trying to play efficiently and get to #1 in the leaderboards. Like there's other things in games aside from that. Like no, only hardcore PvP. Correct. Like if there's ever a game that's, what is this game? Hold on. If there's any Jade Dynasty New Fantasy, this seems like a game that isn't really much of a game and more of a story kind of thing. I guess we'll see. This looks crazy. Like the graphics look is this actually looks like this in the game? The graphics look amazing, but is this a game that there's like a lot of gameplay or this looks like it's going to be ultimately like an MMO that incorporating elemental powers and diverse gameplay, an MMO that like fights itself. I can't imagine that the game actually looks like this when you get into it. This looks like one of those things is like makes too many promises. Perfect World Games. Jade Dynasty New Fantasy. Okay, Dark Nemesis Infinite Quest looks cool. Let's see. 3D Journey Through the Multiverse. Okay. Oh, this is an MMORPG. Yeah, this is definitely okay. MMORPGs with all the mounts and all the wings and they've all the ultimately just playing itself. Yes, I want to watch a game play with itself. Or play by itself. Yeah, that Puzzle Quest 3. I'm already disinterested. Match 3 RPG. So it's very clear what it is at the very beginning. Puzzle Quest 3. Yep, we already like there you go. Skip. Please, skip. No, guys, we're gonna see all about this game. Match 3 RPGs. Do that many people really love Match 3s? I like Match 3s, but like to a point. There's way too many Match 3 games. I don't know, man. Guns up. This has been a thing. Hasn't this been a thing? Or has this just been percolating in the coming soon for quite a long time? I was just talking about something else, wasn't I? I don't know. I think I started talking about something. I apologize. I think I started talking about something and never finished talking about it. Minion. This is a game that came out years ago on PC. Years ago. Yeah. Because I think it seemed interesting, but it came out like a long time ago on PC. If this is the game that I'm thinking of, and I think it is. And they still didn't do it on mobile. It's just been sitting here in coming soon for a while. Diablo, speaking of sitting here and coming soon for a while. Diablo Immortal. Maybe Microsoft will make them push it out faster. As much as people crap on Diablo Immortal, as much as it was a meme and a joke and everything, we're just seeing the same pictures over and over again. As much as it was a meme and a joke and everything, I think that it will probably do well. I think it will probably do well. I think it might do like a similar to Raid Shadow Legends, maybe even more popular, that it will get a whole bunch of people playing it at first, like a metric ton of people playing it at first. A lot of people will drop off fast, but a lot of people will continue playing. A small percentage, but still a large number of people overall, enough that you could actually make content on this and have a channel on Diablo Immortal, but it will probably be very expensive to play ultimately, and they'll make a lot of money. People will spend a lot of money on this. As much as people are like, no, I'm not going to play this, it's going to be, we're going to boycott, it's a meme and all that stuff, it's going to make a metric ton of money. I can feel it. What is this? Is not I feel like there's a lot of games like this. Grow Archer Chaser. Not. Oh, we mentioned this. This is like this reminds me of a Bruce Lee kind of thing. This is the Come To Us game. Come To Us pixel art side-scrolling adventure game. Yeah, this also, it's like a Maple Story kind of thing, but it's Come To Us. Yep, Come To Us Come To Us Holdings Corporate. It's different than just regular Come To Us, but yeah, this is. If you guys are excited about this, don't be. It's very bad. So, DC heroes and villains, I mean, anything that's branded is half the time, 75% of the time, bad. So, yeah. It's a match 3 game, guys. Wow, very exciting. And you can match 3 and upgrade Aquaman. So, it's one of those. I shouldn't complain, so I'm just going to keep complaining. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to keep complaining anyway. Okay, what do we have next? Ready Heroes Nirvana Hunt. Why do I feel like we played this? Maybe we played another. I think we played another Ready Heroes game. I think this is different. Okay. I do believe Epic Heroes to Recruit. Oh, and it's a game that just plays it. I mean, they all just play themselves. Unfortunately. Why they keep doing this, man? They keep making these games that just play themselves, and they're like, why don't people love them? It's like, well, because we want to play our games. So this looks expensive. I have nothing but I'm sorry. I have nothing but bad things to say. Nothing but negativity. Man, when you played as many mobile games, you guys have played a lot of mobile games too, I'm sure. You get jaded after a while. You're like, why are they always so expensive? And they're not as fun. And you don't realize they're not, well, some of them you realize right away, but a lot of them you don't realize until quite a way down the road. You're like, this is not as fun as I thought it was going to be. This kind of they all get crappy after a while. This one, for the broader audience that are like Harry Potter fans that don't really play games too much, etc., they are gonna play this, get disappointed. I think that this game is doing crazy good in China. I don't think this was actually in the upcoming games yet, or before. I think this is new to the upcoming games section. So this is like a card-based battler, kind of like Clash Royale, kind of things like that. It doesn't look quite the same, but it is, you play cards that have a cost and then they battle on the battlefield. I think that mechanics-wise, this could be a very fun game. I think that visually it is very appealing. It is, so yeah, this is exactly what it is. I think that it will also be, I would kind of say that I would compare this the most to Clash Royale kind of thing, but I feel like it's going to do, I don't know, I feel like it's going to do well, but who knows? People may just not play. There was other things that I thought were going to do well, and they didn't. What did I think was going to, maybe there wasn't, I don't know. But I have, there was a few other ones that I thought were going to do better than they actually did. Dungeon Hunter Champion. Well, Dungeon Hunter Champions kind of shot themselves in the foot. Lego Legacy, I thought it was going to do. Maybe it's just the Gameloft thing. Maybe all the Gameloft games I think are going to do great. I'm like, this is going to do fantastically. Look how good it is. And then Gameloft is like, bang, 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 bang. They destroy all their games somehow. They make things that have so much potential and then destroy them. But this is not Gameloft. So maybe this actually will do well. It's doing great in China. So that's what I can say about that. But one of the bummers, Warner Brothers International Enterprises. One of the bummers about things that are like do great in other countries is if you wait too long on them to bring them globally, then people just don't care about them, and then they just have to follow the Chinese meta. Right? It's like, oh, we can't do things, we can't think of things by ourselves because there's already a meta established. We're just basically going to follow theirs. Like, what deck do you build? I don't know. Google whatever is popular in China, and then that's the deck you build. So, unfortunately, that's the reality of the situation. That's why a lot of the things from Japan, they come out 2-3 years later, and then they're outdated, etc., etc. This one actually doesn't look that bad. I've seen this before, though. Yeah, so this is the gameplay. This reminds me of other things that have come out for the for mobile devices and actually done pretty well. I'm trying to remember what the names of them specifically are, but I think that this one might be actually appealing to a lot of you that are watching the channel. So I think that this one might be possibly I shouldn't say it's the most exciting thing that we're going to see this whole video, because then you guys are going to be like, I'm tuning out for the rest of them. But yeah, I think that you guys might want to check this one out. Exorcist in Island. Yes. Weird name. I don't get the name, but I am going to check that out when it comes out. So, Chromatic. Oh, this is a Com2uS Holdings AFK raid by Com2. So this is Com2uS, so I'm already not going to play it because it's Com2uS. And I'm not sure if this is a Com2uS Holdings. I think are the ones that are doing the NFT integrations for these things. So, I think this might just be an NFT integration game. Can we see anything on it? I don't really want to go through. I don't want to spend too much time looking at any specific thing, because then this video is already 16 minutes long. So, Dual Blader. I think some of these I mentioned previously in other summon videos for Summoners War on the other channel. So, this is one of those ones that I mentioned a little bit, because some of these have been on the upcoming games for quite a while. So we're not going to do this for another month, because at the very least, because all these games are going to be exactly the same. It's going to be like, hey, all the games didn't come out. Why are they taking so long to come out? They're just copying another game. This should be easy. This should be easy. So this kind of reminds me of, you know, it reminds me of like 30 different games. It reminds me of that one game that we played, Soul Hunters, back in the day, a little bit, right? A little bit like Soul Hunters. You guys like, I didn't play that crap. I played way too much of Soul Hunters. Brave Soul by Unlock Game. Okay, well, it already says Soul in the game, so. Barbarian Merge. If it says Merge or Match 3, I'm already half tuned out. So. Okay. Merge, though? It doesn't look like a Merge game. Half your screen is just an inventory. This looks like it might be a game that you're constantly just doing inventory management stuff. Like, as part of the gameplay. Like, things keep dropping and then you keep getting rid of things, and that, with the inventory that much on the screen. Oh no, it's literally, you're merging in, okay, never mind. I get it now. You're merging your inventory. It is inventory. Like, the whole thing is inventory merge management. I get it now. I get what it's supposed to be. I don't know if that's, I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think that's a good thing. But yeah, it's interesting approach to a merge type of game. Then we have Blade. Have I seen Blade Idol? Blade Idol, maybe. Oh, I like the graphics actually. The little My Little Pony graphics, lols. You got lots of suits. Okay, lots of big swords. Chicken suit. Every game needs a chicken suit. Various costumes. Yeah, okay. Lots of costume stuff. Lots and lots and lots of costume stuff. Okay. This is a game. Okay. Oh, you guys can't see the My Little Pony thing, can you? There you go. There's the My Little Pony right there. Oh my god. Alright, what do we have? Lost Shadow Dark Knight. This one graphically looks, I like the ones with interesting graphics. I like the ones that take a different kind of artistic approach to it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Castlevania style. Metroidvania style of gameplay. Is there an auto button? That's what I care about. Is there an auto button? Do you auto or do you actually play the game? They're all auto in some way, shape, or form. They're all gonna have an auto button. It actually looks really cool from a artistic standpoint. Some of these games I would rather just buy posters of than actually play the games. Not the match 3 ones though. Devil May Cry. What? Dark Eden M on Wemix. Ooh, what? What is a Wemix? I don't know what a Wemix is. Hack and slash unlimited battlefield between vampires and slayers. This kind of looks dated. Kind of looks a little bit like these. Hold on. These character models look great. It reminds me of something that I would probably get sponsored to play at some point. This looks like if it came out 10 years ago, it'd be very exciting. It just looks like, I don't know, something reminds me of like the, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it, I guess. Isn't that my job, to explain things in great detail with colorful language? Probably. What is this? Hold on. This is Paradise Lost Otome. Oh, it's an Otome game, so you already know. You already know what it is. Right? This is not for me. This is not the type of game for me. So, yeah. Okay, but you guys, it's I like when it says exactly what it is in the title so that you could know exactly what you're getting into. Empire Defender TD. You know what? This is one of those things that you guys are probably, many of you are not going to like. And I would sit here, play this game for like 5 hours straight and be like, yo, this is so much fun. And everyone else would be like, we're not watching this crap. Why would you play this? How could you play this? This is terrible. And I'm like, but look, it's fun and cute. And you guys like, you got problems, man. You got problems. Look at this. Crit. Oop, oop. Man, I want my games to say oop, oop to me. That's all I'm saying. We got a boom. We got some more oop, oops. We got another crit. We got another boom. I don't know what the boom signifies. Like super ult. Amazing. Wow, look at that. Look at this guy's got bug eyes. I would say 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 game right here. If you give us, I'm unsubscribing right now. You say 10 out of 10 Empire Defender. You know I'm downloading that when it first. You know it's gonna be terrible, but I'm still gonna want to play it. I'm still gonna. Oh, it's come to us. Wait a second. Valkyrie Rush Island. It didn't they? This is a game. Isn't this already a game? Come to us likes to re-release games, or no, there's another game that's either this is already out, or there's another game that's very much like this game already. I think there's just another game that's very much like this, that they basically took the engine from that and said, we're gonna reskin it and we're gonna make this into a new game. I think it's with dragons, right? I think it's like this, but with dragons. I'm pretty sure. I never really got into these shooters. Like, they're fun, but I never could get into any shooters for more than like 20 minutes. Like any of these top-down shooter kind of games, even for like Super Nintendo, like even for like so long ago. NJPW Strong Spirits. Wow, I am very excited to see whatever this is. Authentic entrances, big fight feel in your hands. I would rather not feel either of those men in my hands. So can I please not do that? Actual match footage in FMV. This is some kind of wrestling league that I've never seen before in my life, so I can't really comment about this. This looks like just like a wrestling management simulator kind of thing, where you don't really play the game, you more like manage stats for wrestling people of some kind of wrestling thing that I haven't seen. Zombie virus. Okay, let's see what this is. Zombie. This has been done. Hold on. I don't even know what the gameplay is like, but I know that this has been, whatever it is. This was done for Nintendo 64. Okay. So it's a Nintendo 64 game. Why? I am the most toxic person. I really am. But this is a Nintendo 64 game that you also have microtransactions in. Just play Nintendo 64. Just get, I promise you go to GameStop, you get a Nintendo 64 and whatever zombie game they have. Or an original PlayStation. Whatever. Go to GameStop for that too. I'm just saying. Ancestral Legacy. Let's see what they have here. I could have done the artwork for this game. Is this is this just maybe it's just it looks like it's just a story game. Okay. It's a story game. This game is going to have 13 reviews when it first comes out. I know it's an indie studio. I know that they're working on extremely limited budget. I can see it already. I can feel it. I'm not trying to be super mean. I'm just mean. I'm just a mean person. I'm sorry. Darkest moment. So this is clock rotates, we keep walking. Ball bounces, so do our illusions. Imprisoned in a circle until this is a very not sure what to say about that. This is a game that people that played Nier Automata and Sinnoh Alice would probably like, at least for a little bit. This looks like another. Let me guess. This is another Korean MMORPG that plays itself. Oh, hold on, guys. BR. What? Hold on. 19,867,366. And they got the shinies, and they got the big swords, and they're going to have big mounts and angel wings, and it looks like a Korean MMORPG that plays it. The graphics are great, but it looks like a Korean MMO that plays itself. The Spire of Astropolis. Like, these things, graphically, crazy, ridiculous, amazing, but, like, then you get to, like, the gameplay and the story, it's like, you just keep waiting to press next and then watch the person go on, like, watch the character go on quests and then watch the character battle things and then watch everything just play itself with these cool, crazy weapons and armor and things like that. And it's like, where's the gameplay? Again, me just being a jerk, but that's why these games do not perform nearly as well as people want them, as these developers want them to when they bring them over to the States. I know not all of you live in the United States too, so everyone's got different cultures, everyone's got different stuff. Okay, so this is the last game. This is, hold on, what is this? Blood Knight, okay. So what do we have here? Yeah, we got some, this looks like a budget. Wait a second, what? It's landscape and portrait at the same time. And sometimes portrait and sometimes... maybe you can change it. That's kind of cool if you can change it, I suppose. Looks like kind of a budget system. Painless RPG with extreme growth. This is the big bang, the big finale, guys. All right, guys. Anyway, that's it for this one. Those are the upcoming games. I think the most exciting ones probably Exorcist and Island, and then one of those dark ones, and then the Harry Potter game, which I think I've been mentioning the Harry Potter game here and there, that I'm excited for, and I want to see if it gets embraced by the global audience as much as it has in China. So anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoy. I will see you as always. Let me know what you think. If anything excites you in the comments, I will see you as always in the next one.